So we didn't sleep terribly well last night, as you can imagine, knowing that the back of the house is like this. There's just this big kind of drip coming down. It rained quite heavily in the night. I thought it'd be a lot worse than this, to be honest. But there was kind of a river pouring down that wall and into that plug socket. So yeah, basically it shorted our electrics and the fuse went off. So yeah, we have now unplugged the fridge freezer, and we've now plugged the fridge freezer into an extension lead, and the extension lead is now running through back into the front room where our kitchen is. And yeah, we turned the kitchen plug sockets off so that we could bypass it altogether for the fridge. So yeah, pretty grim. The whole place really smells of like wet bricks. That's what it smells like, and a bit kind of damp and horrible. So morning of day 2, bit of a rainstorm. We obviously had the choice of when in the year we wanted it doing, and although I know it's going to be cold, wet and miserable, this is going to be a cold, wet and miserable experience, and I would rather not waste precious springtime or summertime with like the garden being a mound of dirt and stuff. So I know that this will all be over by early December. And the coldest months are January and February, really, aren't they? So I thought, well, actually, this is a really good time. Autumn, sort of leading into the beginnings of winter, was the best time, I thought. And then we'll have it all, the kitchen will be sorted and it'll all be nice and lovely for next spring, because we'll have lived in it for a bit and we'll have bought some nice furniture and things like that, hopefully, by next spring. And we'll have bought nice furniture for outside, and you know, hopefully it will all look lovely, because at the moment it really is not. Okay, so it's probably a bit echoey in here, but I thought I would just show you day 3. Arrived back from work, it's about 6 o'clock, and basically there is concrete footings down. No change in the kitchen, no real change out the front. The nature of the waste stuff that's out the front has changed a bit, but basically they've put all the footings down. We were wondering why they've left a couple of gaps, but apparently that's for drainage and stuff like that. So that's that. We go off into the kitchen again. I was promised that there would be a stud wall or something in here so that we could at least use this little bit of kitchen, but that hasn't happened. So I'm going to be sending a text to ask about that, because it's basically outside there. All of those bulges are full of water because it was tipping it down, and it just smells horrible. This was all kind of mouldy, wet stuff that's come off the roof and the guttering and things. We've just got puddles of water, soil, another bit of outdoors over there, and it's all just sort of coming down the walls and stuff, so it's really stinking. So I would really like what they offered, which is a bit of a kind of stud wall here. So that's my next request. So this is day 4. And we have our stud wall. It's a pretty dirty kitchen, so we're going to need to do a bit of cleaning up, what I've just trodden on. But at least we can now, we're not open to the elements, we haven't got like rain coming through in the kitchen area. and we could put a couple of things back in there perhaps to sort of be a bit more functioning as a kitchen, because at the minute we're microwaving things and stuff in our living room, which is not great. So in terms of what have they done out here then, so today I'll show you what they've been up to. So today they have been redirecting that pipe, which is wastewater from upstairs going into the drains down there. So obviously when these walls, that wall there and this wall here, and all of that is all knocked out, we don't want a column right in the middle of the room with that sort of drain in it. So we've basically had it redirected, and it'll be going on the back wall over there in the kitchen somewhere. But obviously that roof won't be there, it will be a sloped roof with skylights in it. So that's what the main sort of drilling and stuff was today. They've taken the glass out there and the glass out there, and they've taken a few more cupboards out in there by the looks of things. I would go down there, but that's quite a jump for me. I struggle with my knees to get back up, I reckon. So they've clearly been doing a bit of building. So I would imagine that's the damp proof course that they've started there, and it goes around there as well. So that is the start of our utility. So a few more bricks and stuff, a bit less in terms of equipment in the garden. So looking good progress. Day 4. There we go, that's the redirection of the drain and stuff that was going on yesterday. We had some washing up to do in the bath upstairs, and the water all came out of that hole down here, so I'm glad it wasn't a shower. We're going to do that at a hotel tonight. That's the other side of the kitchen. I'm not going to climb up there. Look. Interesting. Not a lot left. Damp proof course done. Dog looking very bewildered. And footing's done. Big climb back up there for me to get back in the house.